Cyclists out there take cycling for granted because they learnt it as a kid. For a lot of disabled people, cycling has just never been a reality. Wheels for Wellbeing is really there to open that potential for people. Having the opportunity to try different bikes, it might be a trike, it might be a two-wheeler, it might be a side-by-side. And then also the opportunity to regularly come and use their new cycling skills, develop them, develop their confidence, meet other cyclists. For some, cycling is a complete revolution to their lives, nearly literally as if you were growing a pair of wings, because suddenly you're able to move in your environment without the things that normally make moving a chore.
My husband saw an article for Wales for Wellbeing and I basically have never looked back. I have tried electric scooter for the best part of 10 years, and since I've had my bike, my scooter doesn't even really get a look in. I do my shopping, I go out with the kids now on their bikes. I'm just more independent, more in control, and having that sense of freedom is just amazing.
I could walk about 2 miles and I'd be in bed the next day, but I can cycle all day and it's wonderful. And also, when I'm cycling, no one can actually see that I'm disabled. People don't stare at me. I gave up having a bus pass from the council because I had to walk to and from the bus stops, and it's actually easier to cycle everywhere.
I think Wheels for Wellbeing is absolutely great. All the benefits of cycling that are available to people that don't have disabilities, like independence, freedom, cheap travel, exercise, they're all the same things that are available to people who've got disabilities and they might normally miss out. As an occupational therapist myself, I want to give as much as I can towards it because I can see the benefits of it to the whole of society.
I always love being physically fit. I used to be an acrobat. Being an acrobat who's a wheelchair user, it's a bit like being a blind bus driver. It's not as useful as it was. So staying fit is helpful. I get to see people and have at least one day a week where I know I'm going to go out and I'm going to spend time with friends in the outside. It stops my depression being so bad because I get, my brain gives me endorphins from the enjoyment of cycling around, and it's really helpful because having a pain condition, I don't get endorphins to deal with the pain. So when I'm here, I'm in less pain almost. And recently, my physio has started asking me to keep my legs moving. I manage that by sitting on a tandem cycle with the instructors. They do the pedalling and I just have my feet on the other side of the cycle so that my legs keep the action without me having to put any pressure on them, and enables me to keep those muscles exercised where otherwise they might atrophy or get a bit more useless than they already are.
I think it gives volunteers and instructors a sense that they're being involved with a good project. It's just good to see people enjoying themselves.
Through Wheels for Wellbeing, we're wanting to put disabled cycling on other people's agenda as well. We need the support of planners and policymakers, because if I'm going to take my hand cycle out there on the road, I need the cycle lane to be wide enough. I need to be able to securely park my trike. We have initiated the London Disabled Cycling Forum, for example, to get all the organisations in London who work around disabled cycling and inclusive cycling to work together.
And we'd obviously like to continue with the sessions we're doing at the moment. We would also like to move into special schools to be able to help disabled children try cycling maybe for the first time. We would like to run bike maintenance sessions for our users, and ultimately we'd like to expand Wheels for Wellbeing into different areas in London.
Wheels for Wellbeing has invigorated me. It's given me a lot more friends. It has encouraged me to go on and do much more in the world of cycling, including climbing a mountain next year in a new mountain trike. It's changed my life, yeah, definitely. It's definitely brought back some of the joy that I got from the world that I'd lost after my accident.
It's just been amazing. It just literally has changed my life for the better.
It is the dual approach really of giving individuals the possibility of finding out about cycling and developing the love of cycling, and then making sure that there are real opportunities out there for us to take that new discovery of the love of cycling out onto the streets.